Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla, aka Peaches, your festival girly. I am a PR and media specialist, and today I want to talk to you guys about 10 reasons why your next vacation should be a music festival. So I've been going to music festivals for about almost 10 years now. I found it to be one of the most special places on planet Earth, and I'm going to tell you guys why. So the number one reason has to be the music. Of course, it's a music festival, there's going to be music. But mainly it's different from just a concert because, yeah, of course, you're going to hear your favorite artists play, your favorite tracks. But on top of that, you'll get new releases. You might have special guests come out and you might discover new artists or genres you never would have listened to on your own. On top of that, music festivals usually offer a wide variety of different ranges of genres. I've seen people like Meg Thee Stallion, Tame Impala, to people like Deadmau5, Cascade, Closey, Charles the First, rest in peace. So there's just a really nice array of different things to experience musically when you're at a festival. So reason number two has to be the fashion. That's honestly one of my favorite parts of going to these different types of concerts and festivals, is the fact that you can really let your eccentric freak flag fly. So like I have a pair of 10-inch, pretty much 10-inch Demonias that are white but have iridescent glitter all over them. You can't really wear them at Walmart, and they're still a little too dressy for, I don't know, like a regular concert. But when you go to a festival, everyone's going to be having their most eccentric looking outfits, platforms, crazy boots, crazy colors, crazy hair. And it's just everyone embracing their full creativity, and I love, love, love that. And so on to number three, which is going to be the main reason why I still go to these events, is the social liberation that comes with going to a festival. When you step foot onto the festival grounds, everything that you worry about in society no longer matters. You are just totally immersed in art, culture, and music for, 2 to 5, 6, even 10 days. And it's just amazing, everything that we have to deal with as adults in the society, the 9 to 5, the hustle culture, the grind culture. It's really wearing us down. And I think this is a great place and a great way to kind of just let go and just be yourself and kind of get more in touch with your inner child. So I think that just being able to just forget about all your worries is very healthy for you, and to do it in a judgment-free zone is just chef's kiss. All right, so number 4 is going to be the people. My favorite people. I call them my people. They're not my people, but they're just the type of people that I love to be around, are the festival people. They are some of the most eccentric, downright random people you'll ever meet in your life. I've met so many different types of cultures and different types of personalities. And they're so unique to the festival scene because they're all driven to kind of come to this one place to express themselves because they're really not accepted. And I call them people, they're more like the hippies of the new age. So a lot of times these people embrace the kind of the hippie culture where they're just, winging it throughout the festival season, and they just bring so much energy and life to a festival with their little quirks and kinks that they have. On top of that, I've met some of the greatest people ever. My best friends are all people I met at either concerts or festivals, and they're just amazing people in general. And I mean, everyone's just so welcoming. I mean, you'll be at a set with someone and then just hit it off. Next thing you know, you're flying across the country to stay with them for another festival or another show. So you never know who you're going to meet there. You never know who's going to turn into your lifelong friend. So keep that in mind when you're out there in the field. And that kind of brings us into number 5, which is going to be Plur. Plur is such a big topic right now in the community because there's this kind of pull between the younger generation of ravers and the older generation of ravers, where people have kind of lost the mentality to maintain that. And what Plur is an unwritten golden rule that we have at these festivals, which just means peace, love, unity, respect. And to sum it all up, it really just means to, love thy neighbor. Treat everyone how they want to be treated, and make sure that this place maintains a safe space for people who are maybe the outliers in society or even the inliers. Just make sure that you are just being respectful of and mindful about what you do and the kind of carbon footprint you have on these festivals, and just being a good person while you're there and looking out for each other. So that's a really big thing. I mean, I oftentimes see so many different types of genres or concert or festivals go on where people aren't really looking out for each other. And I think that should go for all different types of genres and events and concerts and festivals, where people just should look out for each other. It's very basic, but it's gotten lost in translation. So it's up to us to maintain it. It's up to us to teach the younger people how to do this. So keep that in mind too when you're at your next festival. All right, so number 6 has to be the arts. The art is always immaculate at these festivals. You're oftentimes met with art installations that match the aesthetic of the festival, whether it's a carnival kind of vibe, a psychedelic hippie kind of vibe, or it's just metro and it has a lot of just kind of abstract art. No matter what festival you go to, there's going to be art installations that you can interact with throughout the weekend. On top of that, there's also going to be live artists who are painting and doing, making this art during a show that you can buy the next day once it dries. And then you can go home and hang it up, and you have a piece of that festival with you forever. So I really love that. It kind of goes back into the fashion, because you also can buy just small businesses come there to sell their art, their clothing, their hats, their toys, their flow toys. So it's really nice to see people become creative and have a market to sell their art to the people that are willing to buy. All right, so number 7 is a little interesting, could be controversial at times, but I think another reason why people should go to more festivals is because you can meet your favorite artists. I'll be real with you guys. A lot of times these people grew up just like us. They started out in the crowd and somehow got to the main stage, and just to be able to see those people still be humble enough to stand in the GA crowd and interact with their fans and the community is just, it's really great. It really makes me feel like I'm not as small as I am in this community. It makes me feel like these people are still humans. Even though they do have a brand and a persona to maintain, they're still here for the same reasons that we are. So we're here to generate community and listen to music and have fun, and so are they. And I think that just makes them seem more human-like. And I don't think you can really experience that on a tour or like a stadium, arena kind of show. So I really like that aspect. And for example, I took my best friend to her first festival ever, and she was able to meet one of her favorite DJs that we had just seen maybe an hour before at a different set, but he was in the GA crowd, and he was fine. He was hanging out with his friends, and he was willing to talk to us, and it was just one of those kind of pure moments that we have that we can share forever, really. All right, we're going through this a little fast, y'all, but we're on to number 8. We're down to the last 3. So number 8 is going to be dancing. And I'm sure everyone has seen at least one person on TikTok dancing at a festival, being completely just disconnected with the societal norms of dancing. Who cares? You're there to have fun. You can dance however you like. And I love dancing. I've been dancing for years now, from shuffling to go-go dancing to hula hoop dancing, poi dancing. I've done it all, and it all just generates the same feeling. And it's just so nice to be in a crowd full of thousands of people listening to the same beat, and then just all of us having our own way to express ourselves and to see how that beat moves you in a different way than the people next to you. So I just love that, and honestly, it's a judgment-free zone. If you want to dance like a maniac, I'll dance like a maniac with you, and that's kind of how it goes. No one's here to judge you. If anything, you'll get little brownie points if you're not being kind of prude and you're just being yourself and you're dancing crazy. People love that. They eat it up. And I think that's something that really should transcend the festival culture, but that's just me. All right, so number 9 is going to be the venues. The venues are always one of my favorite things about festivals, because you're usually traveling. There's not usually going to be a festival in your little city that you have, unless you live in a major city. 9 times out of 10, there's not going to be a festival there. So usually these festivals are either going to be in a metro kind of area or a rural kind of area. For the metro, I like the metros because you can kind of plan a multifaceted vacation. For example, I went to Electric Daisy Carnival in Orlando, and of course, Orlando has the fun park, they have Disney, they have Universal. So if you wanted to go and still have like a kind of somewhat normal vacation, you could plan to go a few days ahead, and then you'll have a Disney vacation and then a festival vacation, or same thing after the festival. You can have a Universal vacation and go to, you know, Harry Potter World after the festival, just decompress, eat some food, and take in that tourism aspect. But also for the rural areas, if you like to kind of be more relaxed, you can go to a camping festival where everything's walking distance, everything's right there. You don't have to leave, you don't have to go and get an Uber. You're kind of really just completely disconnected from the outside world. I kind of find therapy in both, but I really do like the camping festival aspect because I feel like I'm more immersed in the community and the music. So I think also traveling is just kind of like half the fun. Going on a road trip with your friends is always going to generate some of the best memories in my life. And you know, I really have become so much closer to my friends and my friend group because of these road trips that we take together. And so it's really nice. It's really nice to be able to have that kind of range of versatility, I guess. All right, and number 10 is going to be the spontaneity of it all. Festivals, you can never predict what's going to happen. I mean, for me as a PR person, that's kind of where I come into play, where you never know what's going to happen. You can have a rainstorm wipe out the festival. You can have, you know, all these crazy back-to-backs or a special guest appearance, or, you know, Venus and Serena Williams show up at your festival. You never know who's going to be there. You never know what's going to happen. But the thing is, people embrace that. They kind of embrace that chaos or that crisis communication. They really just want to still have fun, even if they're facing, you know, something that's could ruin the weekend. And not even on the negative side. On the positive side, you never know what kind of memories you're going to generate with people too. I mean, you could go to a festival by yourself and leave with a whole group of friends. You could, you know, not know anything about EDM and then have 5 new artists that you want to go see in the next couple of months. I mean, it really, the possibilities are so endless and so fruitful when it comes to these experiences. You always come out learning something about yourself or about your friends or about just the environment in general, you know, what you could have done better, what you want to do next time, things like that. And I think it really does kind of build character. And for example, I went to Forbidden Kingdom in Orlando, and a mini rainstorm happened, or really a mini hurricane happened, and you know, we had to kind of take for cover, and we didn't know if the festival was going to be canceled, but we just decided to dance in the rain, hide off in the corner, and then the festival came back, and lo and behold, Excision, who's the producer, owner, and main DJ of the festival, came together and had a once-in-a-lifetime set to make up for it. So, like I said, it's really interesting PR-wise, but also you never know what kind of memories are going to come out of it, what kind of surprise set you're going to get, what kind of people are going to be there. So I just think, and like the spontaneousness of the people in general too, how funny they are with their memes, their totems, their flags, their outfits can be so funny. I remember I was at a festival, well, I was actually at this one in the Hampton Coliseum, and there's just a group of Guy Fieri's dressed up as Guy Fieri. I mean, it's just, it's wacky, it's crazy, but it's something that we need in this time and in this place right now, because we're so hard on ourselves mentally, physically, with the grind culture, like I said before, with the 9-to-5s, with the overworked and underpaid kind of mentality that we have right now. And it's just overall a great way to really release from society. I don't think you can get that from an island vacation, I'm gonna be real. And I do love a good island vacation, but in general, I think that everyone should get out there and experience something different, something uncomfortable, and something that will make you think about your way of life. So that's all I have for you guys today. So I'm planning on doing a vlog about my upcoming concert series that I'm going to be going to North Carolina for. It'll be Zedstead Open Air in Charlotte. I'm really excited to go. It's at the Black Box, and it's a venue I haven't explored before. But if you guys want to see the vlog, stay tuned for more, and just let me know about your favorite experience of festivals or concerts in the EDM scene down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you. This is You might have special guests come out, and you might discover new artists or genres